These are some of the best and worst foods you can eat for your blood sugar levels. If you have type 2 diabetes or are pre-diabetic, carrying extra weight, are you insulin resistant? You need to be concerned about your blood sugar levels on a regular basis. Let's take a closer look at the foods on the list I'm going to show you. The foods on the top of this page are going to give you a much lower blood glucose spike than the foods on the bottom of this chart. Maybe you can notice some of the differences here. You can see on the top here, these foods are high in fat and protein. In the middle here, they are moderate, which is really still good. And of course, on the bottom, you can see they are refined sugars and high in carbs. So if you create yourself a meal of like fish, like salmon and eggs and fresh vegetables, you're going to experience almost no sugar spike at all. And when you get in the middle of this chart and you have things like beans, fruit, and other vegetables, you're going to have a moderate spike in your blood sugar levels. It's going to look something like this on the chart. If you're having fats and proteins, your blood sugar level is going to be quite normal. However, when you start refining your carbs, like white bread, pasta, sweet fruit, white rice, you're going to see an increase in your blood sugar spike. In addition to that spike, you're also going to see a big crash. This blood sugar crash will trigger your hunger. And when you make it to this side of the chart, of course, you have sodas, bacon, potato chips, fast foods. You're going to have the biggest and steepest spike and the sharpest drop. This will make you most unhealthy. So if you consistently want to get lower blood sugar levels, you're going to have to learn how to control these spikes with the foods that you eat. I'm going to show you a couple tricks that you can do on a consistent basis to have that happen. So you can see in the study here, the blue line is complete glucose. Of course, this shows the highest spike. Now take a look at the red line. That is a piece of white bread. Here's the best part. Look at that green line. That is a piece of white bread as well. But there was a fiber supplement taken just before eating that piece of white bread. The fiber actually lowered the glucose response by 20%. This means that it's not just what you take out with the carbs. It's also about putting the right things in, like fiber. There are also some very healthy exercise habits you can incorporate that are not difficult. Did you know that if you just took a little walk right after you ate, even if you ate carbs, just walking 10 minutes after you eat a meal, especially with carbs, you can lower your blood sugar spikes incredibly. The reason is because your muscles are using up some of that glucose.